Build $1 million legacy with
Tamiko and I had a great experience today in the green room, but unfortunately, y'all missed the entire conversation because, you know, disruption is pretty amazing because it always follows intention. And she had to catch a flight. So she's, going out of town. She's doing some self-care. She's taking care of herself for her birthday. Happy birthday, Tamiko, Ruby J, my amazing co-host. And I want to thank everyone in this community. Y'all have been so amazing. Tap your community member on the shoulder and say, you are absolutely amazing. So I'm coming here today because I had to figure out how this live stream really works, because y'all know how Facebook does. You can't live stream the way that you've been used to live streaming to groups. There is a whole nother workaround process that you have to move forward with, but that's okay as we figure this out consistently. Now, before I'm coming on here today, I want to let you know, Tamiko and I, we had like some juicy conversation in the virtual green room. And I'm going to be posting that on YouTube shortly. So just be aware. And I want to thank everyone who has been engaging in the posts and the conversations that we've been having. It is our mission to help you enroll, and Tamika wouldn't say help, but help you enroll, to engage, and to get encouraged about discovering, developing, and deploying your purpose so you can create amazing lives. And for those, I know there are some of you who really, 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 really know Tamiko. Then there are some of you on here who really, 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 really know me. And there are some of you who don't know either of us. And so I am Dr. Marnita, from Tampa, Florida, by the way of Cleveland, Ohio. And I've been here 12 years, and I'm having an amazing time here in Florida. And we created this group because one thing that I've learned is how to be a true creator. And we were born to do three things: create, connect, and contribute. We were born to do three things: create, connect, and contribute. And I have lost my voice. It's now going on 3 weeks, but that's okay. But what I do, I I am an achievement coach. I help people achieve whatever it is they love. And there's a strategy that goes into that. And I I help them by staying focused. And some may think focus is easy, but it's not, because you have so many distractions that get in your way. And um I really want to bring to your awareness that there are ways to really create a life that you love. And what I found out, y'all want to know, like lean in. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Like, y'all ready? Y'all ready to hear this? What I have found out is that you create a life you love because you want it. That's it. You want to love the life you live, and you create it because you want it. And what I found is, and I found myself in this conundrum also, is we go around trying to fix ourselves. And fixing ourselves doesn't allow us to create the life we want, because part of that energy is going one place and fixing yourself because you think something's wrong with you, and it's really not. It's just your perception. But you want all of your energy going in a direction of the thing that you want. And in the past couple of months, I've been able to create some amazing things. Um, and I didn't have to fix anything. Like the initial thought, like, I got to fix this, that, and the third. I didn't have to fix anything. I just made an intention to focus on what it is I love. And it came to me without having to fix anything about me. So being an achievement coach, whenever I walk in a room, achieving walks in and lamenting walks out. No excuses, no doubt, none of that. It's all gas, no brakes. And so I hope in this community, if you want, Tamiko and I talked about having a Q&A, and I know I put a poll in a group. If you think a Q&A will add some value to what it is you're trying to create, partake in the poll. This way we'll know how many people will be interested, and we'll create a virtual event and answer some of your questions. Oftentimes people have a lot of questions, and we're here to create relationships. Community is powerful on so many different levels. And we, if nothing else, we want this community to be empowering. So we're willing to do whatever it is we have to do to bring value to your awareness for whatever it is that you love and that you want to create. So now that I have this live stream figured out, like for real though, Facebook always messing something up. They change this, that, and another and don't tell you about it, and you go to do some stuff and it's different. So I'm hoping you're having an amazing week. I've had an amazing day thus far. And let us know. Let us know how we can help, because I think we had said in one of our conversations, this is not about us. It's about how we can help you become aware of really what you have been suppressing for so many years. We were going to talk about relationships today. And if I remember, I did make a post about Dr. Henry Cloud's book. And if you haven't read that book, it's The Power of the Other. And that's why community is so powerful. He talks about the power of the other, and he talks about these four corners of relationships that we can avail ourselves to, and to be aware of which one we're in at any given time, depending on whatever area of your life that you're finding that you're not performing as well as you would like to. And the book is so good. I just went through my second read of it because I thought it was really important. And he really brings out some valid experiences based on what others have done, what he has done. And his four corners of relationships are pretty profound. Like I posted in the book, he talks about a corner of connect. He called it relations, but he calls it connections. He talks about one of them being isolation, which is pretty powerful. And an isolated system can't get feedback. And so it hinders your performance. And then in another corner, he talks about relationships that really doesn't serve you well, in that you have connections with people and you're trying to do something in order to, whether it be a skill or a project or trying to do something for someone, and no matter what you do for them, it's never good enough. Have you been in any kind of relationships like that? No matter what you do, it's never good enough. And so he calls that a corner two relationship. And then you have a corner three relationships where you are in a relationship with something. And once you have that connection, it makes you feel good, but it's not sustained fulfillment. So there may be, you're trying to connect to something that's going to make you feel happy. So for that, for somebody that may be going out and buying a car, that may be retail therapy for somebody, and it makes you feel happy for the time being. But Once you come out of that and you stuff, you stuff the things that you bought, like if it's retail therapy for real, you stuff it in a closet because you were just trying to make yourself feel good in the moment. And you really didn't need the stuff. You just like that was connection you had that made you feel good at the time. But the trigger, the root of the challenge is still there. So that's a corner 3 relationship. And the last corner he talks about, which is the 4th corner of connection. I really like this corner because in this corner, there's 3 things that must be present. You have to care. You have to be radically honest. And you have to execute on producing the outcome. And no matter what you do, you have support from another person. That doesn't make you feel bad. They empower you in a way that makes you feel no matter how the outcome is, I can push through the disappointment. If disappointment is involved in the process, I can push through the fear. I can take the fangs, like these fangs out of the fear. I can take your fangs, the bite out of the fear. And because it's just not happening to me, it has happened to everybody. And if it's happened to others, I am no different than they are. And I can still push through the wall of discouragement. I can push through the wall of disappointment. I can push through that wall and come out on the other side. I can produce an outcome. So it takes the power of fear out of that connection. So the 3 things that I like about that one is that you have the support, you have the encouragement, you have radical honesty, you have care, and you have outcomes. You achieve outcomes that are fulfilling. So check out the book and we will explore the nuances of connection in another conversation. But in the meantime, I am going to post the conversation that we had in our green room before she had to go and get on a plane so she can enjoy her birthday. With that being said, I am Dr. Marnita on Fire, your achievement coach. And I'm hoping that you create some amazing things. I posted some things that I've been creating over the past couple of months. And if you're courageous enough and aware enough, I encourage you to post what it is that you are aware of, that you are intentionally creating just because you love it. Until next time, Dr. Marnita, and I'll be talking to you soon.